Good day, lords and ladies of the internet. I am your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I welcome you back to Slay the Tohu, where we're playing all the Tohu mods, trying to work out how each one of them works. We've played Flander, we've played Koshi, we've played Marissa, we've played Remelia, and we've played their faithful servant. But the question is, who should we play today? We have the Shrine Maiden, who we keep seeing all of their trinkets. We have the Princess of the Underworld, who only has 40 HP for some reason. We have the Administrix, who looks kind of fun. But I want to play the cat. Why? Because I have no idea what the cat is. The Shinigami's Shinigami. A Bakuneko who can take on human or cat form. The first time you shapeshift each turn, draw one card. Okay. Sounds like I shapeshift a lot then. Oh, look at me, I'm tiny! Oh my gosh, what the hell is this gonna be? So what are my cards? I start with 11. Interesting. I got Shift. This card transforms upon shapeshifting. Oh, interesting. Shapeshifting. Change forms, transforming all cards with shift. Huh. So strike does more damage while in cat form, but block does less defense. Interesting. Disorientated. Upon losing HP, lose that much strength until the end of the turn. Huh. Okay. So let's take a look at the map and see what kind of fights I'm going. Alright, I know which route I'm taking. And you know what? Screw it, I'll just take 100 gold. It's easier. So, little kitty cat. What the heck is going on? Kill, kill, kill. Right. So I block, and I pounce. And now I'm a cat. Still got multiple tails, I see, though. Sneak, Swift. Swift? Costs 0 if you shapeshifted this turn. Oh, okay. Gain 7 block. Next turn, draw 1 additional card. Scratch. Shapeshift. Cat. Deal 4 damage. Apply 2 hemorrhage. Hemorrhage. Upon attacking, loses HP. Tear. Shapeshift. Cat. Deal 8 damage. Apply 3 hemorrhage. Okay. I'll take the scratch. Oh, this is new. A hole in reality. You find something strange on the ground, a crack in reality, with ribbons adorning its ends and a dozen eyes staring at you from within its depths. You feel a sudden urge to jump into it. There is no way that plan can go wrong. Lose 7 max HP. Portable gap. You may ignore paths and distances when choosing the next room to travel to. When you use this effect, lose 3 max HP. Well, I feel I want to jump in just to see what it says about it. You fall into the abyss, tumbling through a dimension that was neither here nor there, neither hot nor cold, neither strange nor shallow. The eyes were everywhere. Following your descent, thousands upon thousands of gazes boring into you, watching, waiting. It's too much. The eyes were mocking you, judging you, their constant gaze building up a very real pressure within you. Something snaps. You're not sure when, but you find yourself outside that hellish landscape, finally free of the abyss. But the eyes are still there, all around you, watching, waiting. There is no escape from the eyes. Oh wow, I can literally teleport to anywhere that is ahead of me, but I can't go back. Interesting. Okay. Unstable boundary. Spell. Block. Spell. The specified value scales with focus rather than strength or dexterity. Okay. What the hell is focus? Gain 5 block. The next time you shapeshift, gain 5 block. Okay. Upper hand. Deal 7 damage. If the enemy has disorientated, gain energy and draw 1 card. Upper paw. Deal 4 damage. If the enemy has hemorrhage, gain energy and draw 1 card. Both of those are pretty good, actually. Reckless leap. Shapeshift cat. Deal 9 damage. Draw 2 cards. Next turn, draw 1 less card. No, I'll take the upper hand, please. Hello, merchant. How are you today? What the hell is this? Tentacle bot. Ah, yes. Exploit. Whenever you damage an enemy with disorientated, apply 1 vulnerable. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna go with the tentacle bot for a start. And then I'm gonna take the cat punch because that looks pretty decent. Okay. What's the next question mark? Oh, hi, fairies. I hate you all. You're nothing but useless bastards. I kind of like the fact the cat is just pure damage. Because it's kind of apt, you know? Meditate. Gain 16 block, gain 1 focus, exhaust. Shift. Deal 3 damage 6 times and gain 1 strength. Huh. That's a pretty decent one. Honestly, sneak is just good because it's 7 block, which is a better block in the first place. It can be free under certain conditions, and it draws a card. Right. Let's just obtain my first key, and we'll start from there. Ah, hello! You're the transforming little so-and-so. Right. Interesting. Temporary HP doesn't apply towards whatchamacallit. Well, there's not really much I can do in this scenario, so... Actually, I can do this so I draw an extra card next turn. Right. Ow. If I hit you again so you take damage, shapeshift into a human, block, but I won't cat punch, because if I cat punch, you'll immediately go transform back, which frankly I don't want you to do yet. Now I'm going to scratch, which will apply hemorrhage. I then cat paw, which becomes free. Shift, shift, shift. And now I gotta deal with the ogre. I can just deal all the damage needed this turn. Cool! Awesome! Oh, and you upgraded 2 of my attacks. Well done! Follow up. The first attack the first time you play an attack each turn, draw a card and reduce its cost by 1 until the end of the turn. That is really good. Cat's Eye, Shapeshift, Cat. Your next attack deals additional damage equal to the amount of hemorrhage the target has, and applies 2 hemorrhage on each hit. Tempting, but I think follow-up would be better. The Enma's Dilemma. You find yourself next to a mist-covered river, a desolate place tinged with the lingering regrets of many. You see a woman ahead, a ghostly figure kneeling before her. Tell me. Her voice is stern, laced with authority, yet underlain with a current of sadness. She does not turn to face you, but somehow it feels as if she were speaking directly into your very soul. Here is a man, a thief, a killer, a criminal, someone who has ruined countless lives, yet he did it all for the sake of his kin, to support his family when no one else would, and in the end he died protecting his child from an even more despicable sinner. She paused, breathing out a tired sigh. What do you think his fate should be? What's the special relic? The first time you play 2 skills each turn, gain 3 block. Okay. The first time you play 2 attacks, deal 4 damage to all enemies. Huh, sacrifice an attack for... Sacrifice an attack for the bonuses on skills. Sacrifice a skill on the bonuses to attacks. I like Scratch more than I do Sneak, especially as it's upgraded. I'll sacrifice to Sneak. You are right, I suppose. She waved her rod, and the soul before her vanished in a flicker of light. It is a shame that even victims of circumstance, such as he, must be punished so. But I do not make the rules. The woman vanished, leaving you alone next to a riverbank, unsure of exactly what transpired. Fair enough. Ah, the goddess of misfortune. You find yourself trekking along a mountain path, along an arduous road that has seen the footfalls of many. Hello there. Further up the path, you see a girl with aquamarine hair approach, her red dress swirling about as she spins towards you. Say, would you like a doll to keep you from misfortune? I've been trying to sell these, but no one's buying them, so I'm giving them away. She holds out a doll towards you. This close, you can almost see the waves of negative energy emanating off her being, black snakes that glared at you with a predatory gaze. At the end of your turn, exhaust a random curse in your hand. Honestly, that is just really powerful. You gingerly accept, being careful not to physically touch the misfortune-laden girl. She beams at you. Thank you very much. Make sure you give it lots of misfortune, alright? The girl spins away, leaving you unsure as to whether she wished you ill or not. Copycat! Put a copy of the next card you play this turn on top of your draw pile. Interesting. Scratch. Not bad, I like that one. Salvo. Spell. Shapeshift human. Deal 5 damage to all enemies. Add a copy of this card when its cost increased by 1 to your hand. Cost is reset at the end of your turn. Exhaust. Interesting. So I can just keep playing that one. Ooh, that's actually really cool. I'll take the salvo. Sure, I need more ways to transform. And a chest. Bag of preparation. Thank you very much. Do I feel I need to rest? No. So I shall smith the follow-up, because the follow-up is just really that good. Hello, little fox. I wish to follow up. So let me play glitter on you. I'm then going to strike you, and I summon nothing. Okay, then. Well, let's salvo. Not bad. We can then strike, but I don't... Do I have a way to transform into a cat? I do not. That is unfortunate. But I also don't need it, because it's dead. Nice. Reckless Leap, of course. Fade Out. Spell. Block. Apply 2 weak to all enemies. Exhaust. Okay. And then we get Sneak again, which I gave up before. So I'll take the Sneak again. And then I will heal. Just to be safe. Because I'm pretty sure you're one of the ones where I gotta move up and down. You are. Aha. Right. Shapeshift cat. Then Cat Punch. Then we're done. If I play a skill, I move up, right? Yeah. So I want nothing but attacks. Or, you know, I just spam the salvo. I mean, that also kind of works. Click a card to discard. Pick a card to discard. Oh, I don't want to discard any of them. They're all really good. I'll discard the strike. And then I'm going to pounce you. And then I'm going to poke you. And then I'm going to scratch you. And then I'm going to cat punch you. And then I'm going to scratch you again. Probably that. So let's upper paw, because it gives me my energy back. Strike. Strike. Sneak. Defend. There we go. And I also defend against your attack, you miserable little so-and-so. Okay. If I play an attack, I transform. Salvo. Good. Salvo again. Destroying all of the things that were about to attack me. Then, I play Sneak because I can. Scratch because it's free. Strike because it's just solid damage. And then more Hemorrhage. It looks like Hemorrhage is an attack that is an effect that always stays active. Pick a card to discard. I'll discard the Dazed, please. Attack the orb. Upper paw you. Attack you. And then just double block. Because that puts me in a good position. Oh, now I've got to discard 2 cards. Right, I think you're allowed to die now, little lady. Yeah. You can die. You know what? I'll just scratch you. I mean, I am a cat after all. You should be scratched. That's what bad humans get. Scratches. Possession. I don't think a cat should be able to do that. At the start of your turn, gain 1 strength and 1 focus. Upon taking unblocked attack damage, lose all gained focus and strength. Interesting. Dazzle. Shift. Shifts into flash. Dazzle. Spell. Disoriented. Apply it 2 disorientated and 1 vulnerable. Shift. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy for each stack of disorientated you've applied this combat. Huh. I don't really apply much disorientated as the thing. Phoenix Egg. Spell. Hit count. Shapeshift human. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy 3 times. Okay. You know what? I quite like the Phoenix Egg, if I'm honest. Because those sorts of things are always really powerful versus, you know, multiple hit characters. And I guess I gotta go with the Fusion Hammer, because Astrolabe I don't really have much I want to transform. Unless I pick the Clumsy. And then 1 block and 1 strike. But that could also completely screw me over. And I kinda need energy. Fine, I'll go for the hammer. Just because we need energy. Let us continue our adventure in the land of illusions. Have I fought that boss before? Okay, I see a path I want to go. So let's start. Hello there, good sir. Angel Mirror. Well, let's follow up. Salvo. Deals 5 damage whenever I don't fully block an attack. Right. Of course. Do I have a way to apply disorientated this turn? No. I don't. That's a shame. Oh, let's block. I need the block. I should have done sneak. What's wrong with me? That mirror took quite a bit out of me. Recuperate. Remove all debuffs on yourself. Draw a card. Rush. Swift. Draw 2 cards. That's actually kind of cool. Pentagram Flight. Spell. Disorientated. Apply 2 disorientated to all enemies. Lose 1 focus. Huh. I honestly like Rush. Rush can work. Then, we come across the Kappa shop. Cool. What can we get? Harp. Channel 2 Lightning. Interesting. Well, the first thing we have to do is training manual, depleted generator, blemished steel, and a shovel. Then I don't think I can afford anything else, so... yeah, I think that's it. And then there were none. Bloodstains splatter the ground, and gruesome remains of several unfortunate souls. They really were weak, weren't they? I'd be ashamed to be related to such inferior vampires. A strange girl sits amongst the carnage, crimson red adorning her sharp claws. Her eyes dart to you, pinning you in place with their intensity. Your scent is like that of these bloodbaths I slaughtered. Did you come from the same place, perhaps? You do not answer, instead tensing your body to be ready to move at a moment's notice. You seem like an interesting one. More interesting than these husks, anyway. How would you like to make a pact with me? All the power you could ever want for just a little blood. 18 max HP is not just a little blood. She holds out a grime-encrusted hand. What's taboo? 4 of a kind. This turn, the next card is played 1 additional time. Increase the effect of all copies of this card by 1 this combat. Can only be played once per turn. It's probably suicidal to agree, but it also sounds really fun to agree. So, you know what, Flandir? Sure. Blinding pain assaults your senses as your vision fades. You wake up amidst a pool of blood, dismembered limbs lying around, head spinning and eyes clouded over. You stumble away from the bloodshed. 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 Oh, hi, merchant. You're here a bit late, aren't you? I just kind of spent all my money. Evasive shift. Transform, cat. Gain 6 block. If you've transformed this turn, if you've shapeshifted this turn, gain 6 block. Huh. Frivolous. At the start of your turn, reduce a random card in your hand by 1. Yeah, that sounds very nice. I'll take that. Now I've got to figure out how the hell I'm going to upgrade it. Also, how the hell I'm going to deal with these things. Because that is an awful lot of damage they are dealing to me. Follow up. Cat punch. Block. And I can't transform this turn, so sneak. Yeah, that's most of it blocked. Let's pounce. I can salvo. Shouldn't I be a cat right? Oh, I just salvoed. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Hit you. Throw an explosive potion, killing you. And then I only take 6 damage this turn. Cool. Well, I guess if you're just gonna do a bunch of your stuff, I'll just do a bunch of my stuff, so... Training manual. Does this transform me? Yes, it does. But it's also an attack, so let me attack first. Oh yeah, that works quite well. Training manual, upper paw. Shift. Nice. Resist temptations, gain 1 focused, costs 0. Pretty decent. You know what? Sure. It's about time I started getting some spells. I can get it again. But then again, I can also get upgraded Cat Punch, and Cat Punch is good. I'll take the Cat Punch. Alright then, so. Follow up. Scratch you. I can then hit you, because that makes it free. I can also rush, just to get a bunch of cards. Phoenix Egg, just because I can. I just realized you're the one that makes things, whatchamacallit, aren't you? Fuck. You're going to exhaust anyway, so do that. Then I strike you, making you attack twice. Then I depleted Generator. I don't remember what depleted Generator did, so I'm gonna have to end there. Ow. Frivolous, yes please, that'll be nice. The shovel can wait. How do I want to go about this? So, sneak, 4 of a cut, taboo, cat punch, marvelous. I can't do that again. Ow. Die, lunatic rabbit. Nothing there! Oh my god, I needed you so badly. Give me the health. Transition. Retain. Shapeshift. Gain 2 strength, dexterity, and focus until the end of the turn. So that's just a free ability to just transform. Interesting. After images, enemy loses 1 strength this turn. If the enemy intends to attack, its attack is divided into twice as many hits. Huh. That's an interesting way of doing things. I'll take the transition, because that seems really nice. Instinct. When this card is drawn or played, gain 2 strength and lose 2 strength at the end of the turn. Okay. Sweep. Deals 3 damage to all enemies 2 times. I'll take Sweep just because it's swift. Next. I need a rest. Good thing there was a thing right in front of me. Screw it. Very first enemy. Give me the... Oh, that only gave me 4 health. I wasn't sure if it gave me the total health for it all or... Okay, I'm now losing... whatchamacallit health at the beginning of every round. Jesus hell. Okay. Sweep. Resist temptation. Defend, defend, upper paw. Nothing more I can do. Let's see. Taboo. Double defend, because I don't really have much choice. That. Frivolous. Let's go. Ow. That max HP might have been a real mistake. And you're dead. Nice. Okay. Scratch. Another scratch is good. Sidestep. Gain 3 block twice. Apply 1 vulnerable. I'll actually take the instinct now, just because that seems kind of fun. A strawberry. Thank you. I needed max HP. Right. Follow up. I'm going to drink my attack potion. Mix up. Swift. Deal 5 damage. Apply 2 weak. Lacerate. Shapeshift cat. Apply hemorrhage 6 times. The number of times scales with damage modifiers. Swift. And then sweep. Neither of these are particularly good, but I'll take the sweep just because it's AoE. And I get another taboo. You know what? Sure. I'll take another taboo. And then I'm going to sneak the taboo. Because that just gives me enough whatchamacallit. $24 damage. Can I transform into a cat? I cannot. I might as well focus. That becomes free if I transform. That deals double damage if I transform. I'm better off attacking you. I don't get a ability to transform. That is unfortunate. And I'm dead. Wow, it's just a puddle of blood. That's kind of gruesome. Let's have another try, little kitty cat, considering we got an absurd amount of things which reduced your max HP. So we kind of got a little screwed up with those situations. I hate this run. It's either bosses or question marks. We want both. I'm going to restart. Let's try that again then, shall we? I can get about 4 bosses on a single run. Or 3 bosses on a single run. That's suicide, but I'm totally gonna do it. And a good amount of question marks to go with it. Okay, you know what? I'll take the next 3 combats have 1 HP. I honestly could easily reach a boss with that. Adaptability, shift. Gain block equal to the number of cards you have with shift. Deal damage equal to the number of cards you have with shift. So initially, that would be 11. No, 12. Straight off the bat. I mean, I'm still going to take the cat punch, because the cat punch is stupid, but... Harakuru Shrine. After a long trek up the mountain, you find yourself standing before a small, rundown shrine. A girl clad in red and white is sweeping the shrine's grounds, giving you a cursory glance before pointing you to a large wooden box. Donations go in there. She resumes sweeping, leaving you with only those words. Sure, why not? The sound of cloynes clanging against the bottom of the box is almost deafening in the silent clearing. The girl's ears twitch, like she couldn't believe what she was hearing, before she finally spins around with a radiant smile. Welcome to Harakuru Shrine. What can I do for you? You explain that you are seeking a blessing. A blessing? I don't actually know who the god enshrined here is, but I'm sure whoever it is can handle a simple blessing at least. The girl puts her hands together and closes her eyes, mumbling something under her breath. A glowing aura appears around her, pulsing for a moment before exploding outwards and enveloping you. For just a moment, it was as if your body was a cloud, and you could simply float away from all your worries and troubles. Eventually, you come down from Cloud 9 to see the girl smiling smugly at you. That should do it. If you want another one, feel free to come back anytime. If you have the money, of course. Fair enough. Oh, interesting. The 1 HP also makes the fairies flee immediately. That's kind of cool. Flit. Gain 7 block. Draw 3 cards. Discard a random card. Ooh, interesting payoff. Knockout. Deal 12 damage. Deals twice as much damage if the enemy has disorientated. Ooh, that could work. Shot. Spell. Damage. Shapeshift. Human. Deal 3 damage. Then deal twice as much damage to a random enemy. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I like that. I really probably should have gone for knockout, but... Scarlet Devil Mansion. We're getting all sorts of brand new question marks today. You spot a grand manor in the rising in the distance, its crimson walls looming over its surroundings, like some kind of scarlet master. As you approach, you see a gatekeeper napping at her post, the half-open doors of the mansion beckoning you ever forward. Inside, you feel a wave of dizziness wash over you as you realize that the ceiling is impossibly high. Oh, a visitor? You spot a grey-haired maid walking towards you, an amused smile dancing across her lips. I suppose it would be rude of me not to show you some hospitality. Would you like to visit the library, perhaps? It is one of the most expansive stores of knowledge in this land, I assure you. But if that is not to your liking, I could offer you one of our antique relics we have lying around if you're willing to offer a little donation. What's the relic? Oh, it's a random relic. Ha. You know what? We've got 3 bosses on this run. I don't think I need a relic. I'll take a card, please. What have you got? Assault. Shapeshift cat. Deal 15 damage and apply 6 hemorrhage to all enemies. Alright. Emergency escape. Shapeshift. Gain 22 block. The next time you shapeshift, end your turn. I think I'm gonna go with sneak, because that's just good. The maid leads you to the library, where you meet a diminutive girl in purple. Her eyes are sharp as she scrutinizes you. If you steal or damage any books, I will incinerate you. You decided it would be best if you did not test how serious she was about that. Very fair. Time for a boss, and here is that so-called boss in question. Oh, goody. Oh, interesting. I actually have to hurt you in order to remove the whatchamacallit. Okay, that's good to know. So let's shapeshift to a cat, poke you, strike you, and then I can shot you. Yeah, that works quite well. Right. Let's defend, pounce, poke, sneak, and strike. Cool. Strike. Strike. Do I want to shoot you now or leave it a turn so I can actually do more damage? I think I'll leave it a turn. Just so I can kill you and I don't have to deal with anything. Scarlet Bot Rocket. I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever. Self-control. You can no longer shapeshift. When you would have shapeshifted, draw 1 card. Do I really just want to go for a pure human build? Because I don't have particularly much right now that benefits from being a cat. But cat does do more damage. Honestly, I think I like just transforming between cat and not cat a lot. Can you not? Actually, never mind, you can. You've got frivolous. I like that one. Those earth rabbits. The bamboo forest you've walked into is thick, rife with twists and turns that would have made a lesser adventurer long since lose their way. Out of the corner of your eye, you see something nestled between two stalks. A man-made basket that seems entirely out of place in this scene of greenery. Hey, you there! Turning, you spot a tall girl with rabbit ears sprinting towards you, panting. You wouldn't have happened to see my medicine basket around here, have you? I need to make some sales at the village, or my master is going to have my hide. You inform her of where the basket is when a soft... You are about to inform her of where the basket is when a soft voice suddenly whispers into your ear. Hey, just pretend you didn't see anything and I'll make it worth your while, yeah? You hear a soft clink as something is pushed into your hands. Pain is a pretty bad curse, but that relic was really good last time. You know what? I'll take it. You gently push the bribe away. Ah, you're no fun. The presence behind you disappears as you point out the basket nestled into the stalks of bamboo to the rabbit, who groans when she sees how high the basket is. I swear that Turi gets some sadistic pleasure from watching Master punish me. You offer to help her grab the basket, but as you stand underneath the stalks holding it up, you hear something snap. Whack! You find yourself on the ground with a throbbing head, the rabbit looking at you in concern with her basket. Sorry about that. I'm pretty sure that prank was meant for me, but it seems that you took my place, huh? She helps you up before glancing at the sun and beginning to panic. Ah! I better get going on this on market. I did not say that correctly in the slightest. She rushes off. I'll be sure to repay the favor later. Ooh, a happy flower. That's actually not a bad relic. I'll take that relic. A moment fractured. The world shifts before your eyes. Your surroundings figment, distorting into chaotic mess. Memories warp and manifest, roaming corridors, figments of imagination that only exist to fade away. Which world are we going to visit this time, Mary? We haven't been to that strange land of illusions in a while, have we? Or perhaps we could take a look at that space station again. The space station again? Do you really want to get cut up again that badly? We'll be better prepared this time. And besides, didn't you think the flora looked cool? When it wasn't trying to eat us, yeah. The two girls in this impossible realm... There are two girls in this impossible realm with you. Two girls who look entirely too much at ease given the strangeness of this situation. Oh, look, Renko, another traveler is here. I didn't think anyone other than your clan could find this place. She turns towards you. What brings you here to the crossroads between worlds? You explain you have no idea what this place is or how you even got here. Ah, is that so? That's unfortunate. People fall through the cracks sometimes. She waves a hand, tearing a rift in the reality before you. Here, I'll send you back. Make sure you think hard about where you want to end up. Do I want a normal enemy, an elite enemy, or a random event? Considering I've got two elite enemies after this, I think the random event might be better. Bamboo Forest of the Lost. Thick bamboo shoots cover the path ahead, and as you look around, you find that the bamboo is all you can see. There are no landmarks, no indicators that any path that you take will lead you out of this forsaken forest. Another one. The forest sure is crowded today. A white-haired woman emerges from the thicket with a rustle. She glances at you with sigh and then sighs in resignation. Well, out with it already. Are you headed to Entari or the human village? I don't need a heal, so I'll go for the human village. Flanking strike. Deal 5 damage. Your next attack this turn deals 50% more damage. I like it. Surprise attack. Innate. Shapeshift cat. Deal 5 damage and apply 1 disorientated. Exhaust. Huh. Okay. Figured as much. Stay close and try not to get lost again. She spins around and walks away, leaving you no choice but to follow in her footsteps. The woman's motions are decisive, relentlessly cleaving a path through the forest with ease. Before long, you arrive at your destination, a large collection of houses and other buildings encircled by wooden walls. Moko, there you are! You notice your guide stiffened as a disgruntled silver-haired woman approached. Where were you today? You said you would help me during my history lesson today. Ah, there were a lot of people lost today, so I was a bit preoccupied. A sigh. I suppose that's alright then, but now that you're here, don't try to run off. She shoots you a gaze. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Why don't you come along? It can't hurt to learn more about the land you're in, yes? Sensing that the woman would be unlikely to take no for an answer, you reluctantly agree. Hello? Who the heck are you? Every third attack you play deals 0 damage to this creature. I think I remember you? I think? This will make it for a great news article. Ah! You're the newspaper person. Okay. Let's turn tail. Yeah, I know I'm taking damage, whatever. Defend. Scratch. Strike. Strike. Why'd you gain strength? Strike. Shoot. Sneak. Defend. 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 Scratch. Flanking strike. Strike. God damn it! That is an awful lot of damage you are doing right there. How about you get disorientated, eh? Can I say I really hate your gimmick? Yeah, you're annoying. Deceit. The first time you transform each turn, apply one disorientated to a random enemy. Cool. Self-confidence. Remove all your block. You cannot gain block for the rest of the turn. Gain block for 1 turn. Gain strength and focus. Gain 2 strength and 2 focus. Or instinct. And then I take Powder of Life, because I want a resurrection. What are you? I've never seen you before. Rotting Wood. After receiving 15 more damage, deals 4 damage to you. That's cruel. I wonder if you still do that 4 damage even if you're dead. You did. Glad I blocked. Cat Punch. Ah, hello there. It's you. Right. Let's do as much damage as possible now. That's right. Take 1/3 of your health of damage immediately. And then give me my Swift so I can draw more cards next turn. Turn tail. Glitter. Flanking strike. Oh, disorientated doesn't work on you because of the temporary HP. That's kind of bad. No matter, though. I don't have enough. Attack potion, let's do this. Double the enemy's hemorrhage. You know what? Sure, gash. Die. Molten egg. Oh, that's a nice one. Ah, it's the goddess of misfortune again. You know what? Yes. Just to get rid of the goddamn pain. And then I'm gonna rest, because I'm kind of low on health. Right. Oh, you're the mask girl. I remember now. How did you work again? Non-attack card. Right. That's fine. Because I have all sorts of abilities to just lower your strength. What's your next mask? Spider mask. I'm allowed 1 attack a turn. Let's spray. Oh, disorientate. This'll end up doing less damage to me in the end. What's your new mask? Oh, it's the Healy mask. Oh, you got no hope against me if you're using the Healy mask. A lot of transforming definitely seems like one of the ways to go. Right. Whenever I play an attack, you gain 1 strength. Okay. where you can get disorientated. I can scratch you. I can then sweep you, flanking strike you, and then cat punch you, and you die! Ha! You know, the game seems to be wanting me to go some sort of spell route, so I'm gonna try that. Can no longer gain gold, can no longer smith. Smithing's the better option, unfortunately. Right. Cat's Eye. Your next attack deals additional damage equal to the amount of hemorrhage. No, just take the improved scratch, please. Clang, wham, boom! The sounds of combat pique your interest, and you creep closer to the source of the disturbance, to find a myriad of colours and colourful characters duking it out in the sky above you. Bullets of pure energy are being hurled everywhere, many of them simply dissipating harmlessly against the ground or one of the nearby buildings. Some of them hit their mark, sending several of the flying figures crashing into the ground nearby, unconscious. You see tendrils of black energy rising from the fallen figures. You're not quite sure what they are, but you can tell they contain power. Add one of the special black cards to my deck, and lose 7. You know what? Sure. Sure. What have we got? Spontaneous human combustion! Oh, I remember you! Honestly, I can't heal, so spontaneous human combustion is bad. I play a lot of cards, but I don't really gain some super bonuses from being intangible, other than the fact I'm intangible. So I'll take the Teke. You approach the downed combatants, flinching as strands of power suddenly streak towards you. You convulse as a foreign power invades your body, bringing it with knowledge of an obscure legend, a tale that is simultaneously real and not real. Your convulsions stop, and you are left with utter certainty that you can make it real. Teke. I summon a goddamn train. Okay. I can lose glitter, which is proven to be actually very useful, but gain a rare card, or gain 6 5. You know what? We're here to learn cards. Let's lose the glitter. What have we got? Flanking Strike, we have one. Nimbleness, Swift, draw 2 cards, gain energy for each skill drawn. Okay. What's the shift? For each attack drawn. Cool. Kim Onton Ko. Spell, damage, Shapeshift human. Deals damage equal to the number of spells played this combat to all enemies X times. How many spells do I have? I have 3 spells at the moment, and I did say we kind of wanted to go for possibly a spellcaster build. To hell with it! You close your eyes and allow the woman's voice to carry you off. And finally, when you finally open them again, you feel a bit lighter. And perhaps as if you understood yourself a little bit better. Village of Cats. You find yourself in a strange abandoned village, filled to the brim with cats of all kind. One of them scampers up to you, a small brown cat with a green ribbon attached to its tail. It meows at you. Look, as much as I want to kick the cat, I also am a cat, so I don't think I should. And I'm about to fight an elite after this, so... But 2 rare relics are cool. I do not think it is worth it. You pet the cat. It leans into your torch, purring happily. It scampers away, soon returning with several scraps of food that it lays at your feet. You try not to think about where the food came from as you thank the cat for its generosity. Ah. Okay, cat versus bunny. Let's go. Alright, flanking strike. Swift. Oh, not quite. If I do instinct, then I can do Teke without it being exhausted. Yeah, that's quite nice. I should defend, but there's not really any good opportunity for me to defend. Attack. Attack. Attack, and you know what? Spray, because screw it. There we go. Oh, and I got you again. Huh. Panic. Shift. Play a random skill in your hands at no cost and exhaust it. Interesting. You know what? I'm gonna take the spell again, because that could get stupid. Whenever you're healing combat, gain one strength. I don't really have a way to do that. If your HP is at or below 25%, whenever you are attacked, deal 3 damage to all enemies. At the start of combat, exhaust your hand. Gain strength, protection, and draw equal cards. Ooh. I'm gonna go with absorption, because you never know, we might unlock an ability to heal. Maybe. Barrier, spell. Sure, let's get another spell. We need focus. Give me a way to get focus. Moorbank. Moorbank's tempting, but I'm not sure if I want it. Mostly because that's there, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to take it. Oh, you're the one that gets multiple things depending on your current form, aren't you? Oh, Jesus. Cat Punch. Surprise Attack. Big Strike. Lose all your strength. Go to hell. Get some hemorrhage so you take damage whenever you attack me. And then I just realized you're a lunatic, so that was kind of bad as well, because I lost the chance to deal bonus damage to you. Earthquake. Gain vulnerable. Great. Flanking Strike. Teke. Gotta love the train! You gotta love the train! I'm actually doing really well for health. Actually, I'm not doing well for health. But I still got lots of money, which I could spend there, which could be cool. I remember you. I remember you a lot. Do I want stuff, or do I want boss? Work on this basis, Parafox. That gives you 1 relic. This thing can give you multiple. And you get a question mark at the afterwards for it as well. Yes. Whenever I break vulnerable, break block, apply 2 vulnerable. That's always a good one. Tarnished gold, sure. Rusty chest, sure. Generator, sure. Blemished steel, sure. Scrap iron, okay. And then I think we're done. Yep, we're done. Thanks, little Kappa thing. Focus. Finally. Now I gotta deal with you somehow. I like how you summon a mini-me. I don't like how you're just one-shotting me now. Ow. Ow. Man, the cat really doesn't have much in the way of defense. Oh yeah, I had a resurrection. I forgot I had a resurrection. I'm glad I forgot I had a resurrection. Otherwise, I might have worked with the fact I had a resurrection. Right, let's see. Let's apply that to you. I then do that in order to shapeshift. I then sneak. I then sneak. And I then sweep. And then I liquid memories. And the rusty chest I get. Oh. Okay, sure. Okay. I really hate pain. Oh, damn you. There's no way I can survive that. How am I meant to win this as this little kitty cat? Maybe I should have been focusing myself rather than the judgment guy. Give me something really good. Why didn't it give me something really good? Well, it was good while it lasted, I guess. But you see, everyone, I'm all out of time for today's episode. So it looks like the cat's just gonna have to stay a corpse for today. Let me know if you want me to try the cat again, but the cat was interesting. I think I really have to rethink how I play the cat, though. Because I always play these characters like full offense and everything. But the cat just can't go full offense. Their offense, despite being a cat, isn't the best offense. I don't know. So, everyone, it looks like, what can I say today other than thank you all for joining me today. I have been your host, the Parafox Archangel, the English gentleman of the internet, and I hope to see you all again next time. But I'm afraid that, until then, it is time for me to bid thee all farewell, good day, and finally, good night.